Welcome to Good Mythical More.
BYMB, be your mythical best. Also, the name of our favorite Korean K-pop band.
And this is good because this is maybe whatever this is something you can do over the break.
Librarian love. Round up all your already read books and donate to your local library. Then take a pic with your local librarian and post it with hashtag BYMB to share the love. Librarian love. Be your mythical best.
Librarian love, okay, could have gone a couple of different ways, but we went a really good way with it.
This is the good kind of librarian.
I love that. All right, let's check out some weird New Year's Day traditions from Snopes. Snopes.
Now, I will say that I saw in the comments, because we made a kind of, when we did the yes or Snopes thing, we were like, Snopes unbiased and in fact-based. People were like, Snopes unbiased, my big fat whoop whoop, and things of that nature. But Snopes has actually responded to claims of their biases by showing that they've been accused of different biases in opposite directions many different times. And there was also some article that came out about there was like a smear job done on the people who started Snopes that turns out was not based in fact.
How did you find that out?
Factcheck.org.
Oh, so really?
Yeah. So factcheck.org did a fact check of Snopes, and the conclusion of factcheck.org, which is unbiased, was that Snopes is unbiased.
But factcheck.org
so
is
take
very
them facts, take them facts and sniff on them.
One tradition is, I'm just going to read this, called first footing. The first person to enter your home after the stroke of midnight will influence the year you're about to have. Ideally, he should be dark-haired, tall, and good-looking, and it would be even better if he came bearing certain small gifts, such as a lump of coal, a silver coin, a bit of bread, a sprig of evergreen, and some salt.
I mean, that's a lot of things.
Blonde and, what's up with being dark hair? Blonde and redhead,
well, let me just, before you
bring
continue,
bad luck.
Anyone who came into my house with lumps of coal, silver coins, bit of bread, sprig, I would immediately call the cops. This is a weird person that has all these little trinkets and stuff.
But what if they were dark-haired, though? You'd let them right in.
I would not. I don't trust dark-haired people.
I don't know. This is not something Snopes believes. Snopes is a website that's saying, why am I taking up for Snopes anyway?
Well, you should, because we're going to continue to use them as an unbiased
sometimes called
source.
The lucky bird, should knock and be let in rather than unceremoniously use a key, even if he is one of the householders.
This is just stuff some people believe. It has been documented that people believe this. That one's weird, man. Let's go to one that's even less weird.
Okay.
Nothing goes out. Nothing, absolutely nothing, not even garbage, is to leave the house on the first day of the year. If you've got presents to deliver on New Year's Day, leave them in the car overnight. Don't so much as shake out a rug or take the empties to the recycle bin. Some people soften this rule by saying it's okay to remove things from the home on New Year's Day, provided something else has been brought in first. This is similar to the caution regarding first footers. Oh, back to first footers. You can't get away from them. The year must begin with something being added to the home before anything subtracts from it.
The first footer thing is really weird, but as a kid, it's one of those things that I would think about, like, okay, it's a new year. I wonder who's going to be the first person I see, or the first person I talk to on the phone, or the first person that sets foot in my house. Like, my brain works that way, so I guess I feel better that there's enough people to make it a tradition.
But your brain doesn't go all the way to thinking that it actually is indicative of what will happen in the year. That's when superstitions get into trouble, when you actually start thinking that they're real and not just more than fun.
Well, what do you think about this one? Make sure to do and be successful at something related to your work on the first day of the year, even if you don't go near your place of employment that day. Limit your activity to a token amount, though, because to engage in a serious work project on that day is very unlucky. So it's kind of like beginning the week with, like, if I go to the gym and work out, like first thing Monday, I feel like I've started my week off right. And to start my whole year off right, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something at my job that's gonna like get me started on the right foot. This makes sense as like just
as a mindset.
As like a mindset.
Yes. Yeah, it's like setting your mind to something.
But then it turns into like a fun little tradition. I think this one is fun and innocuous. I like this one.
Oh, so you're defending
gonna do this
superstitions. Also, do not do the laundry on New Year's Day.
What if your job
no problem there.
What if you work at a laundromat?
You should be closed on New Year's Day. You should be at home with your family.
Yeah,
Get your priorities straight.
But how do you do something related to your work and be successful at it if you can't do laundry?
I'm sure you could
feel
figure
bad.
something.
I feel bad for those people.
Well, because it really doesn't matter ultimately in the whole scheme of things, as we've already established.
I think if you work at a laundromat, you should like just clean a little stain off of something from where you ate all those black-eyed peas. That's the tradition that both sides of my family do.
Yeah.
You eat black-eyed peas, and there's a correspond. I don't believe in it, so I don't know the actual math, but there's a corresponding between
in them. There's a dime in the black-eyed peas.
Oh, we don't do the dime in the black-eyed peas.
So you guys got half of the tradition, but you didn't get the whole tradition. Mom and Nell used to put a dime in the...
what I was saying was there's a ratio between how many you eat and how much money you're gonna make in the new year.
I'm gonna make a dime.
But the dime, what does the dime have to do with?
Well, Mom and Nell would put a dime in the black-eyed peas, and whoever ate it, A, had to go to the ER, and B, was gonna have a great year when they got out of the ER. She would literally put money into the food and give it to kids to eat.
And did anybody ever swallow it?
No, but I got it. You could usually see it on your plate before you got it in your mouth.
Okay, guys, this is the end of the season. We're wrapping things up. So this is what I'm going to call the easy letdown, sending you into 2018 when we're going to come back strong, and we should hang out.
Yeah,
we should hang out on this show.
Thank you for
in
all
the new
you
year.
mythical beasts who have been your mythical best. Little bit of transition here at the end of the year with the show, but we think we've got our footing, our first footing, even though we don't believe in superstitions. And we're going to be coming back strong in the new year.
Yeah, so enjoy the break. You can watch through some old episodes, show them to your family and friends, and swallow a dime for me.
Yeah.